this is Dr. Malone. I'm the medical director for the Houston Humane Society. So we want to ask you, this is the exit interview for the externship program. So first of all, I want to ask, what is your name and the name of your school and what classification you are?
My name is Caleb. I'm a fourth year veterinary student at Iowa State University.
All right. And then, so how did you hear about the Houston Humane Society externship program?
I found out through a couple friends from school. We all have ties to Texas A&M, and we found about shelter medicine in Houston, and we looked it up, and it looked like HHS was providing a good externship program for students.
All right. And then, so how was your experience here?
I'd say my experience here was excellent. There's many things I got to learn. I'd have to say surgery was one of the biggest deals. I kind of just did my calculations and took a diggly log of what I did, and it was real neat. I think I had 27 surgeries that I did here in 2 weeks, and
wow.
I feel a lot more confident and proficient in what I'm doing.
Fantastic. So what were your expectations and were they met?
I think my expectations were surpassed here. I came in wanting to do a couple of different surgeries. I know I got to do way more than a couple, and then on top of that, there's lots of little things that I got to learn along the way, little tricks of the trade, and it's neat to see people's differences and how they like to treat animals versus and how other veterinarians like to treat animals. And then you also look at different protocols. It was neat seeing the anesthetic protocols, the differences in those as well.
Okay, and so what experience have been most valuable to you and why?
I think the biggest takeaway I had from this externship was seeing the attitude in the work environment. This wasn't something that I was looking for when I came here, but I think it's definitely important. A lot of places that I've worked for in the past, they have kind of a little bit of a dragging type of environment where people look at work and they say, I have to be at work. Okay, it's time to go, and I can't wait to get home every day. But at the Houston Humane Society, it was a lot different because there was a lot more people that were happy. And one thing I asked was Dr. Malone and Dr. Scruggs, I was like, what's the difference here? What do y'all do different? And he said, we use a trickle-down effect. And we provide on a good front for the technicians, and then that boils down to the technicians, to the groundskeepers and everybody involved. And one smile goes a long way, and an attaboy and attagirl really motivates people. And it's neat to see people that enjoy coming to work and enjoy their job and loving taking care of animals and working in shelter medicine.
Okay, great answer. How was the staff here?
The staff here were very nice. They were very interpretive in helping me get along here and introducing me to others and certain techniques, and everybody was very friendly and accepting.
All right, and the last question is, what advice would you give to future externs?
For future externships, I would say come ready to learn. Obviously, there's lots of opportunities here. Don't look just coming to do one thing, because if you're very narrow-minded, you'll only see one thing, you only see your surgeries. But if you come with an open mind, you get to see workplace environment, you get to see how they handle cases, how they work through treatments and exams, and you get a little bit of everything here, and that's why I really loved my time at the Houston Humane Society.
Okay, and so what we have for you in recognition of your